Have you ever confidently recalled a childhood event only to find old photos or family members' memories contradicting your version? You remember walking into a classroom, the smell of new books, the flash of excitement, but in reality the room looked different, the feelings were muted, and your classmates sat elsewhere. This isn't you misbehaving or trying to deceive, it's your brain doing what it's designed to do, reconstructing the past like an editor piecing together a story, filling gaps with guesses and emotions. In this video, you'll discover why human memory works more like a creative storyteller than a video recorder, how our brains rewrite experiences based on beliefs, moods, and social pressure, and why this reconstructive process can lead to surprisingly false recollections. You'll explore 3 key factors that shape your memories: emotional intensity, suggestion from others, and unconscious bias, and learn simple yet powerful exercises to become aware of these distortions. By the end, you'll have a practical toolkit for improving the accuracy of your recollections, sharpening your self-awareness, and using memory not as a trap of illusions, but as a reliable window into your past. Let's uncover how your mind crafts its own version of history and what you can do today to see your memories in a clearer light. When you experience something, your brain doesn't store a perfect snapshot. It encodes fragments, sights, sounds, emotions, like pieces of a puzzle. Later, when you recall the event, your mind reconstructs those pieces into a coherent picture, filling in missing parts with expectations, beliefs, or even suggestions you've picked up since. Think of it like sketching a scene from memory. You draw the outlines you remember, then unconsciously color in the rest based on what feels true. One powerful influencer in this process is emotional intensity. High arousal events, like a surprise birthday party or a shocking accident, leave vivid traces, but they also distort details. You might vividly recall the scream, the lighting, or the exact words spoken, yet misremember who was there or what order things happened in, because your amygdala amplified the drama but sidelined the context. Recognizing that your memories are reconstructions shaped by emotion is the first step towards spotting when your mind is embellishing or omitting facts, and sets the stage for 2 more hidden forces that rewrite your personal history. Next, social suggestion weaves itself into your memories. Imagine you chat with friends about that concert you attended years ago, and someone insists the lead singer joked about your red jacket. You nod along, and slowly your mind grafts that detail into your own recollection until you truly remember hearing that joke. Psychologist Elizabeth Loftus demonstrated this in her misinformation experiments. When people were exposed to incorrect details after an event, like a stop sign replaced by a yield sign in a photo, they often incorporated the false details into their memories. This isn't because you're forgetful, it's because your memory system prioritizes coherence over accuracy. Your brain assumes new information is part of the original story and edits your memory to maintain a smooth narrative. Finally, unconscious biases, your beliefs, expectations, and values act like colored lenses, tinting everything you recall. If you believe you're bad at public speaking, you'll remember your solo presentation as more awkward and forget your moments of clarity, because your mind selectively stores information that aligns with your self-image. Together, emotion, suggestion, and bias reshape your past every time you revisit it, making your memories less like faithful photographs and more like flexible animations that change with each playback. Understanding these forces is crucial before we explore concrete techniques to strengthen the fidelity of your recollections and use memory as a tool for growth rather than a distortion of reality. Start by keeping a memory journal. Immediately after a significant event, spend 2 minutes writing down what you saw, heard, and felt, without adding interpretations or secondhand details. Treat it like taking raw notes before editing a film. The quicker you record, the more authentic your footage stays. Next, practice source monitoring by asking yourself 3 questions when recalling anything. Where did I learn this detail? Did I see it, hear it, or infer it? And who else told me about it? This simple checklist trains your mind to tag each memory fragment with its true origin, making it harder for later influences to sneak in. Finally, use the reconsolidation window to update memories consciously. Recall a memory for just 10-15 seconds, then immediately rewrite it with accurate facts, imagining the true details, and reinforce it by speaking aloud or sharing with a friend. Over time, these exercises strengthen the fidelity of your recollections, turning your memory from a malleable storyteller into a reliable archive. By journaling promptly, tagging each fragment source, and harnessing reconsolidation, You build a robust toolkit for preserving your past truthfully and using those insights to guide your future choices. Now, integrate these practices into a simple weekly routine. Choose one memory-focused day where you capture 3 key moments in your journal, tag their sources, and run a quick reconsolidation exercise on one older memory. Think of it like training a muscle. You'll notice after a few weeks that details become sharper, and you start catching mismatches between what you remember and what actually happened. Pair this with mindful reflection. At the end of each day, pause for a minute to mentally replay an event. Ask yourself which fragments you're uncertain about, and jot down any questions that arise. Over time, you'll become more attuned to the gaps in your recollections and more skilled at distinguishing fact from inference. To deepen the process, try sharing one reconstructed memory with a friend and compare notes. It's both a social experiment and a check against suggestion bias. By weaving journaling, source tagging, reconsolidation, and collaborative review into your life, you transform memory work from a chore into a personal growth practice that enriches your self-understanding and decision-making. As you continue this journey, remember that every moment you choose to capture and examine your memories is an opportunity to deepen your self-understanding and make wiser decisions. By keeping a memory journal, tagging the sources of your recollections, practicing reconsolidation, and sharing your stories with others, you shift from being a passive witness of your past to an active architect of your personal narrative. Over time, you'll find that your memories become clearer, your biases more visible, and your sense of identity more grounded in truth rather than illusion. This toolkit for the mind empowers you to break free from the distortions of emotion, suggestion, and bias, so you can learn from the past without being trapped by it and approach each new experience with fresh curiosity. If you found these techniques helpful, please like this video to let us know, share it with someone who's ready to reclaim their past, and subscribe to Mind Unlocked for more science-backed strategies to sharpen your thinking and unlock the best version of yourself.